Hey guys, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and I've been trying to reach you for several days so that I can get this video out to you, a custom video just for you to help you get more organic leads. But this phone number here, every time you call it, it instantly disconnects. So I don't know if it's just me or if your customers are facing the same issue. But if they are, this could be some of the problems for you not getting as many leads. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. Now, what I wanted to tell you is that your website should be like a virtual cash machine for you, because nearly 70% of your organic leads come from your website. So in order to capture those leads, you do need to have your website properly optimized, so that you can capture those leads and then convert them into customers. So as you can see, we are on your website, and that it looks like you do have a separate page for each of your three major services. So that's awesome. That's exactly what you need. Every service you have needs to have their own page because they have their own keywords. So every page has to have unique content and unique local keywords. So it looks like serving all of Orem, Utah. Okay. Disaster restoration, that's good. And here it says servicing all of Utah County. So most cities in Utah County have search volume. So I would highly suggest that you create a separate page for every single one of the cities in this county that you service that has search volume. That way you can actually be found organically for each service in each of these areas. But service area pages have to have their own unique content as well. They should be like mini home pages focused around your services in that area, but with the area specific keywords. Okay, got interlinking, so that's good. Good keyword. Now with the keywords, you do have to have repetition 2 to 3 times for it to actually get picked up by Google. Okay, fairly simple. So Google does not rank your website based on appearance. It is simply based on content. Content here is key, and this content needs to be built around your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for your services in Orem or whichever. So they're going to be less likely to care about your brand than the service because they're going to be focused on getting somebody to their property as soon as possible. Now, Google wants your homepage to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content focused on those local buyer intent keywords, and that breaks down to 250 words for every keyword you're going to target. And that rule of thumb applies to all pages. And you're going to need more content if your competitors have more. You're always going to need more of whatever they are doing. And Google has little robots called crawlers that index each page for your content and keywords so they can put you in front of your customers when they're searching for you. Now, one of your top competitors in your service area is AAA Restoration. Their website isn't the best, but it does the job. It does have separate pages for all of their different services. All the pages have their own unique content and their own keywords. They got tons of interlinking between pages, which is important for your SEO. They're going after local keywords. And you can see more local keywords and a bunch of content. So these guys are actually going to be super easy to beat, but you do have to work on your content and keyword strategy. You're going to need more content than they have throughout your website, and you're going to have to focus it on those local buyer intent keywords. These guys are actually missing the boat when it comes to service areas. So they're missing a ton of customers because of that, but they are still ranking very well for these local keywords here. So you just need to work on that content and keyword strategy and then support it by SEO, because a website by itself is not going to be found online. So if we look here, you have a score of a 0.3 out of 100 in Google's trust flow. So Google doesn't trust your website. And that's because of your referring domains and backlinks. Not all of these are created equal. They do need to be authoritative and do follow links. You only get credit for one backlink per referring domain. So anything else Google thinks of as spam. If we look here, you only have 12 that are actually do follows. Only 12 links are actually helping your website. You've been indexed for 40 keywords, but you're only getting 17 people to your website, despite all of the cities in Utah County. So you're missing out on a ton of customers because your website isn't properly optimized. And if we look at your keywords, you only have 5 keywords that are even on the first page of Google. There's 10 spots per page. This is a good local buyer intent keyword. This is your brand, and branding, as I said, is important, but this is also a national keyword. So you're getting false metrics because although it says you got 7 people to your page, more than likely, at least 6 of those people were not local. And so you need to be focusing on just the local keywords. Now, these response has so many different meanings. So this, I would not be a buyer intent keyword. You need to focus on actual services and terms like that. You're going to need to focus on those keywords. And then if we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 25 with over 2,000 backlinks and 300 referring domains, but only 114 are do follow. So you only have to beat those 114 referring domains in quantity and quality. But because they have more pages and more content, they've been indexed for over 1,000 keywords, and they're getting over 338 people to their website without even having those service area pages. So it just goes to show you what you can do by optimizing your website and start capturing this traffic here. And the last part here is this Google My Business section or Google Maps. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section, which you are, but for each service area and your keywords, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and don't go anywhere else. And so if you're not up here, you send all those leads to your competition. And the most important factor in getting in the top 3 are citations, which is the name of your business, address, phone number, and website, and just having those listed in a bunch of directories, like Yellow Pages and Facebook and Instagram. So you just need a lot more of those than your competition. Now, when you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for all of your services and service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I would love to get your feedback on what you thought. And if you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.